What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for MLB Tuesday, June 27th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's MLB slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay guys, we have a 15-game MLB slate tonight. So let's take a look at the pitcher position. So I like Kevin Gausman as a stud pick here. He's got a pretty good matchup here versus the San Francisco Giants. But if you're looking to save a little bit of salary on this slate, I think this could be a sneaky pick here tonight. Take a look at Yu Darvish. He's pitching against a low salary batting team, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yu Darvish only giving up a .684 OPS versus lefties, facing 4 lefties here tonight. But I like this pick because the Pirates have only hit 9 of his last 47 pitches. That's a 191 batting average. So Yu Darvish is 9,300 FanDuel salary, 1,200 less on DraftKings, averaging 30 fantasy points per game on the season. He has an ERA of 4.84, record is 5-6, pitching an average of 94 pitches per game. So Yu Darvish has been struggling as of late. He scored 24, 12, and 28 fantasy points in the last 3 games. I do think he's poised for a bounce back game here tonight. So I like Yu Darvish here versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay, let's take a look at the catcher first base position. I like Nick Pratto with a 66% batting advantage here over a low salary pitcher, Gavin Williams. Nick Pratto batting a .711 OPS versus righties. Gavin Williams pitching his worst ball to lefty batters, giving up a .913 OPS versus lefties. Now there's no at-bats versus Williams yet. Nick Pratto is 2,700 FanDuel salary, 500 more on DraftKings, averaging 9 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of .265, so I like Nick Pratto here versus Gavin Williams. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $25 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won. And then we'll send you $25 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the second base position. I like Bryson Stott. He's got a 31% batting advantage here over a low salary pitcher, Jameson Taillon. Bryson Stott batting a .707 OPS versus righties. Jameson Taillon pitching his worst ball versus lefty batters, 38% worse than his other pitches, giving up a 1.029 OPS versus lefties. So Bryson Stott is 1 for 2 here versus Taillon. He's 3,100 FanDuel salary, 900 more on DraftKings, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season, scored fantasy points in all 5 of his last games, has a batting average of .295. So I like Bryson Stott here versus Jameson Taillon. Okay, who do we have at the third base position? So here's a stud pick for you. I mean, if you got the salary, I like Elly De La Cruz here as a stud pick. He's batting to his strong hand versus righty pitchers. But if you're looking to save some salary for a stud pick, take a look at Jose Ramirez. He's got a 33% batting advantage over Brady Singer. Jose Ramirez batting 33% better versus righty pitchers. And I like this pick because Jose Ramirez is 7 for 16 here versus Singer. That's a .438 batting average and a 1.425 OPS. 2 of those 7 hits are for home runs. He's $3,900 FanDuel salary, $1,700 more on DraftKings, averaging 12 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of .293, and he scored fantasy points in all 5 of his last games. So I think this is one of my home run hitter picks for tonight. So I like Jose Ramirez here versus Brady Singer.
Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups.
Okay, let's take a look at the shortstop position. So I like J.P. Crawford. He has a 70% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Jake Irvin. J.P. Crawford batting 33% better versus righty pitchers, batting a .731 OPS versus righties. Jake Irvin, he's pitching his worst ball versus lefty batters, 37% worse than his other pitches, giving up a .802 OPS versus lefties. So there's no at-bats versus Irvin yet. J.P. Crawford is $2,800 FanDuel salary, $300 more on DraftKings, averaging 9 fantasy points per game on the season. And he's got a batting average of .245, scored fantasy points in 4 out of his last 5 games. So I like J.P. Crawford here versus Jake Irvin. Okay, and moving on to the outfield position here, a stud pick that I like, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a 29% batting advantage over Rich Hill. So I like him as a stud pick, but if you're looking to save some salary here, here's a value play. Take a look at Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a 28% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Ryan Walker. Kevin Kiermaier, he's batting 18% better versus righty pitchers, batting a .766 OPS versus righties. Ryan Walker, he's giving up a .691 OPS versus lefties. There's no at-bats versus Walker yet, but I like this pick because Kevin Kiermaier, only $2,500 FanDuel salary, $200 more on DraftKings, averaging 9 fantasy points per game on the season, scored fantasy points in 4 out of his last 5 games, and he's got a batting average of .276. So I like Kevin Kiermaier as a value play here versus Ryan Walker.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this MLB slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.